암울한 암흑 속 머나먼 미래, 오직 전쟁만이 있을 뿐. 한 블랙 템플러의 독백이 시작됩니다.
On this world. I cannot tell where this conviction comes from. Whatever birthed it is a mystery to me, and yet the thought clings like a virus, blooming behind my eyes and taking deep root within my mind. It almost feels real enough to spread corruption to the rest of my body, like a true sickness. It will happen soon, within the coming nights of blood and fire. I will draw my last breath, and when my brothers return to the stars, my ashes will be scattered over the priceless earth of this accursed world. Armageddon. Even the name twists my blood until burning oil beats through my veins. I feel anger now, hot and heavy, flowing through my heart and filtering into my limbs like boiling poison. My hands curl into fists. I am strong, born only to slay for the Emperor and the Imperium. I am pure, wearing the blackest of the black, trained to serve as a spiritual guide as well as a war leader. I am wrath incarnate, living only to kill until finally killed. I am a weapon in the eternal crusade to forge humanity's mastership of the stars. Yet strength, purity, and wrath will not be enough. I will die on this world. I will die on Armageddon.
진중하고 강직한 독백의 그는 블랙 템플러의 채플린 그리말두스입니다. 블랙 템플러의 기함 속 채플린 그리말두스가 창밖을 보며 과거를 회상하고 있습니다.
In the holiest chamber of our ancient flagship, I lower myself to one knee and bow my head, because this is what is asked of me.
멀지 않은 과거에서 그는 하이마셜 헬브레트에게 무릎을 꿇으며 예를 갖춥니다.
His voice was a guttural rumble, rendered harsh from yelling orders and battle cries in 100 wars on 100 worlds.
We have summoned you to be judged.
I have answered the summons. I submit myself before your judgment, my liege.
이윽고 헬브레트는 그리말두스의 스승인 모드레드의 죽음을 알리죠.
Slain by the archenemy. You, Grimaldus, have lost a master. We have all of us lost a brother.
그의 스승인 모드레드는 죽음 직전 그를 리클루지아크에 임명시켰습니다.
You would be worthiest of our brother chaplains to stand in his stead. His final decree was that you, of all your brethren,
이내 그런 과거를 회상하는 그리말두스에게 오랜 친구인 아타리온이 다가와 목적지에 다가왔음을 알립니다.
Arterion, we draw near to our destination. I took the liberty of readying the squad for planetfall. This world will burn. It will not be the first, nor the last. Have you seen the projections? The fleet auguries, the number of vessels in the local systems already? I lost interest when the numbers became too high for me to count on my fingers.
Arterion snorted at his own weak jest.
We will fight and win, or fight and die. All that ever changes is the color of the sky we fight under, and the shade of the blood on our blades.
My brothers' names are Arterion, Priamus, Cador, Nerovar, and Bastilan. These are the knights that have waged war beside me for decades. We are the Knights of Squad Grimaldus. Within his veins, Cador carries the blessed blood of Rogel Dawn with what seems like weary honor. He is older than I, older by far. His decades within the Sword Brethren are behind him now. Priamus is the rising sun to Cador's dusk. He is aware of his skills in the unsubtle and undignified way of many young warriors. A blade master, he calls himself. Yet he is not mistaken. Arterion is... Arterion. My shadow, just as I am his. It is rare among our number for any knight to lay aside personal glory, yet Arterion is the one who carries my banner into battle. Nerovar is the newest among us. The squad required the presence of an apothecary. In the trials, only Nerovar impressed the rest of us with his quiet endurance. Bastilan is last. Bastilan, always the best and least of us all. A leader, but not a commander. An inspiring presence, but not a strategist. Forever a sergeant, never fated to rise as a castellan or marshal. My brothers go through the same rituals of checking and rechecking. A curious sense of unease descends upon me.
Heard from Gerate and Lograine of the Sword Brethren.
아타리온은 하이마셜이 오크의 워로드, 가주쿨의 3차 아마겟돈에 맞서 성전을 이끌 인물로 그리말두스를 선택했다는 얘기를 전하죠.
Not merely the wish of your fallen master, that you should take the honor we offer you now. You have waged war at my side for 200 years, Grimaldus. Will you stand at my side as Reclusiarch of the Eternal Crusade?
Yes, my liege.
I dub thee Reclusiarch of the Eternal Crusade. As a knight of the Inner Circle, let that be the last blow you receive unanswered.
Will be so, my liege.
As it should be.
이제 이 거대한 성전에 서막이 시작됩니다. 헬스리치 행성의 하데스 하이브에서 가드맨들이 순찰 중입니다. 고요한 듯 보였으나 이내 오크들의 습격이 시작됩니다. 그들의 거친 습격 속에서 점점 밀려가는 아스트라 밀리터. 근데 치열한 접전 속 한 커미사르가 모습을 드러냅니다. 가드맨들이 예를 갖춰 누군가를 기다리고 있습니다. 썬더호크에서 모습을 드러내는 블랙 템플러의 헬브레트와 베아드, 그리고 리클루지아크의 그리말두스.
Are you Kirov?
I am.
We are the Emperor's Knights. We are the warriors of the Eternal Crusade and the sons of Rogel Dawn. I am Helbrecht, High Marshal of the Black Templars. With me is Bayard, Emperor's Champion, and Grimaldus, Reclusiarch. We come to offer you our blades, our service, and the lives of over 900 warriors in the defense of your world.
Kurov stood in silence.
그렇습니다. 그들은 900명의 아스타르테스를 이끌고 오크에 대항하기 위해 아마겟돈 행성에 지원을 온 것입니다.
I'm glad to hear it. Welcome to Armageddon.
한 커미사르가 현재 상황 보고를 진행 중입니다.
Will not survive the first week.
The man speaking is ancient, and he looks every hour of his age. Both piety and hate echo in his every...
한쪽 팔이 없는 그의 이름은
His name is Sebastian Yarrick. Even we Astartes must respect that name.
상황은 좋지 않습니다.
System now,
무수히 많은 오크들의 침공으로 인해 얼마나 버틸 수 있을지 의문이었죠.
The other hives must be reinforced 1,000 times over. Hades will burn.
At our best estimations, Battle Fleet Armageddon, the orbital defenses, and the Astartes fleets remaining in the void will be able to deny the enemy landing for 9 days. These are our best estimates.
And the worst? 4 days.
Once the orbital war is lost, be it 4 days or 9, our fleets will break from the planet in a fighting withdrawal. From then on, Armageddon will be defenseless beyond what is already entrenched upon the surface. The Orcs will be free to land whatever and wherever they wish.
Who will lead the Astartes vessels?
Given his seniority and the expertise of his chapter, High Marshal Helbrecht of the Black Templars will take overall command of the Astartes fleets.
다행히 아스타르테스는 궤도 전투를 진행한다는 말에
His choice to command the Astartes elements in the orbital battles.
그리말두스는 화색이 돕니다.
I will not die in futility on this world.
High Marshal, we can slaughter the greenskin tyrant before he even sets foot on the world below us.
I have already spoken with the other marshals, my brother. We must leave a contingent on the surface to defend one of the hive cities that yet remains ungarrisoned by Astartes.
그러나 안심하던 그리말두스와 헬브레트의 생각은 달랐습니다.
A commander must remain.
Don't do this.
It is already done.
No!
This is not the time. The decision is made, Grimaldus. I know you as I knew Mordred. You will not refuse this honor.
I would burst the great enemy's black heart in my hand and cast his blasphemous flagship to the surface of Armageddon, wreathed in holy fire. Do not leave me here, Helbrecht. Do not deny me this glory.
You will not refuse this honor.
헬브레트의 뜻을 알게 된 그리말두스는 분노하게 됩니다.
Wait, brother.
자신은 이 불타는 행성에서 의미 없이 죽게 될까 두려움에 휩싸였죠.
blood of dawn. Now that's a sight.
Their destination was called, with bleakness so typical of this world, 헬스리치.
그리말두스와 그의 군대원들만이 헬스리치에 남아 아스트라 밀리타론 병력을 지휘하고 오크들을 지상에서 방어해야 합니다.
The guard is with us, and militia forces. Humans? The Legio Invigilata has landed to the east of the city. Titans, my brother. I don't see you sneering at that. Reclusiac? How can we defend all this? With blade and bolter. With faith and fire.
그러나 여전히 그리말두스의 표정은 어둡기만 합니다. 워버스 우그라드에게 한쪽 팔을 잃어버린 커미사르 야리. 우그라드가 그의 마지막을 장식하려던 그때 야릭은 그의 목을 베어내고 그의 파워클로를 빼어드는 데 성공합니다. 헬스리치에 남은 그리말두스의 분대가 어디론가 향하고 있습니다. 무수히 몰려오는 오크들에 대항하기 위해 아스트라 밀리타룸의 지휘관들을 만나 현재 상황을 정리하고 앞으로의 상황에 대응해야 합니다.
I am Grimaldus, Reclusiac of the 헬스리치 Crusade. I am Colonel Saren of the 101st Steel Legion and overall commander of the Imperial Guard forces defending the Hive.
총사령관 사렌에게 각각의 지휘관을 소개받는 그리말두스.
Muted clicks could be heard every few seconds from the helms of the knights standing closest to him. Saren knew full well they were speaking with each other over a shared Vox channel. He didn't like it. Not at all. Who are these others? I would meet every commander of this hive, if they are present. They are present, sir. Reclusiac, not sir. As you wish, Reclusiac. This is Syria Tyro, Adjutant Quintus to General Kurov. Commissar Falkov of my command staff. This is Major Mordecai Reichen, Second Officer of the 101st and XO of the City Defense. Commander Corton Barasath of the Imperial 5082nd Naval Wing. A pleasure to serve with the Black Templars again. You have served with the Knights of Dawn before. I have personally, 9 years ago on Dathax, and the 5082s have on no fewer than 4 separate occasions. 16 of our fighters are marked with the Heraldic Cross, with permission given by Marshal Tarrason of the Dathax Crusade. I am honored, Barasath.
블랙 템플러를 다시금 섬긴다는 코튼 바라사스 중령에게 예를 펴는 그리말두스.
Of the Legio Invigilata, crewman of the Blessed Engine Storm Herald. Moderati, you speak with the voice of your legion? A full battle group. I am the voice of Princeps Majoris Zaha Mancion, The rest of Invigilata is committed to other engagements.
Fortune favors us that you still remain. We have much to discuss.
Indeed we do. This way, if you please.
마침내 회의실에 당도하는 그리말두스. 몇 달이 걸릴 정도로 무수히 많은 준비가 필요하나 수많은 오크들은 고작 며칠 내에 당도할 예정이다.
Preparations have been underway for months, but estimates pitch the great enemy arriving in system within a handful of days. The hours pass in a blur of statistical outlays, charts, hololithic projections, and graphs. The food supplies for the entire city. Ration projections, sustainable food ration planning, unsustainable food ration planning, with appended lists of estimated sacrificial casualties. Estimates of disease once the city is shelled and civilian casualties are too heavy to be dealt with efficiently. Types of disease, symptoms, severity, risk of contagion, compatibility with the orc genus. Imperial Guard numbers. Throne, what numbers? Regiments, their officers, their live fire training accuracy records, their citations, their shames, their moments of greatest glory and ignominy in a host of distant worlds. The Guard figures alone take 2 days to file through. And this, they say, is merely the overview. Coastal defenses, walls and turrets and anti-air towers, and trade requirements and union complaints and petitions arguing over docking rights and warehouses appropriated as barracks for soldiers and complaints from merchants and dock officers and... And I endure this for 9 days. 9 days.
그러던 그때
What is that? Throne of the...
그렇습니다. 드디어 오크들의 대규모 함대가 성계에 진입하기 시작한 것입니다.
People of Hive Helsreach, do not be alarmed. The enemy fleet has translated in system. The might of Battlefleet Armageddon and the greatest Astartes fleet in Imperial history stands between our world and the foe's forces. Maintain your daily rites of faith. Trust in the God Emperor of mankind.
드디어 시작한 침공에 그리말두스는 신경이 날카로워졌습니다.
You. Hail the Black Templar flagship Eternal Crusader immediately.
My lord, I am coordinated...
Do it! Now!
Yes, my lord. A moment, please. The Eternal Crusader is making ready to engage the enemy fleet.
양방향으로 통신할 수 있는 통신함호 또한 하이마샬의 명령에 화를 내다.
Do you have the codes, my lord?
미처 못 듣기까지 한 사실도 깨닫게 되죠.
I am being a fool. My fury is blinding me to my sworn duty. I have the codes, but this is not an emergency. Simply send the following message to their incoming logs with no need for a reply. Fight well, brothers.
Sent, lord.
My thanks. Forgive me a moment's cola. We have a war to plan. Give the order to Imperial forces throughout Helsreach. Martial law is in immediate effect. Seal the city.
이제 전투가 코앞입니다. 그리말두스는 계엄령을 선포하고 도시를 봉쇄하기 시작합니다.
With all the dignity that could be expected of them. The Black Templars across the city look skyward, as if their helms' red eye lenses could pierce the wretched clouds and see the holy war above.
그렇습니다. 3차 마게돈 전쟁의
No
시작입니다.
easy feat to be consigned to a city of several million frightened souls, while above the stained clouds, hundreds upon hundreds of their battle brothers were carving their glory from the steel and flesh of an ancient and hated foe.
Three days.
회의실 내에는 미처 마무리하지 못한 전략 회의가 한창입니다.
Come to our aid or
오크들에 대항하기 위해서는 타이탄의 강력한 화력이 필요하지만
there's a chance.
헬스리치 방어선에 그들의 지원은 아직 확정되지 않은
So it
상황이었죠.
seems.
I am going to the view tower.
그리말두스는 타이탄의 모데라티인
Yes, Reclusia.
카소미리에게 면담을 신청합니다.
Be polite, but do not ask. Tell him.
전망탑에서 모데라티 카소미르가 그리말두스를 기다리고 있습니다.
This is the greatest of Armageddon's port cities. We are about to be assaulted by the largest green-skin breed Xenos invasion ever endured by the Imperium of Man.
그리말두스는 타이탄의 전쟁 합류를 강력하게
I
요청하지만
am aware of your need. My need. It is the Hive's need. Armageddon's need.
모데라티 입장에서는 실질적인 타이탄의 결정권자인
The Princeps Majoris.
프린캡스 메조리스의 의지에 달렸다며 확답을 회피합니다.
The decision is hers to make. The Invigilata has received strong petitions from other cities and other forces. I must speak with her. If you wish, I could perhaps arrange a conversation over the Vox, but I am here, a man of not inconsiderable station myself, to show that Invigilata is earnest in its dealings with you. I appreciate that. I am not blind to your rank. Tell me, Moderati, is it permissible to speak with your Princeps Majoris in person? No, Reclusia.
그리말두스는 그녀와 직접 이야기하기 위해 특단의 대책을 세웁니다.
Your objection is noted and duly ignored. What? Arterian, ready the Land Raider.
그리말두스는 랜드레이더를 타고 타이탄에 당도합니다. 그 크기에서 알 수 있듯 거대한 위용을 자랑하는 타이탄. 그 앞을 타이탄의 시종들이 막아섭니다.
I am Grimaldus, Reclusiarch of the Black Temple.
Your identity is known to us.
The next time I am interrupted, I will kill one of you.
We are not to be threatened.
Neither are you to be addressed. You are nothing. Slaves, all of you. Barely above servitors. Now move aside. I have business with your mistress.
We are not to be ordered into submission. We are to remain as duty demands.
I will speak with the Princeps Majoris of Invigilata, even if I have to shout up to the cathedral itself. Reclusiarch, must we bear this foolish indignity? No. Kill them.
양측 모두 날이 서 있는 그때 프린케스 메조리스가 그리말두스를 받아들입니다.
That is what I thought you would say. Make this count, brother. Trust me.
끝내 메조리스와 마주하게 된 그리말두스.
Greetings, Astartes.
Princeps Majoris. An honor to stand in your presence.
Waste no time on pleasantries. Storm herald waits, and soon I must walk.
그는 큰 도박을 걸고 온 만큼 반드시 그녀를 헬스리치 전투에 참전시켜야 합니다.
Ambassador to Hellsreach, that Invigilata may not walk in our defense.
This is so. I command 1/3 of this legio. The rest already walks in defense of the Hemlock Legion. Many with your brothers, the Salamanders. Do you come to petition me for my portion of mighty Invigilata?
I do not beg, Princeps. I came to see you with my own eyes and ask you face to face to fight and die with us.
But you have not yet completed your intended duty, Astartes.
Is that so?
We are not face to face. You have very kind eyes. What is your name?
Grimaldus of the Black Templars.
Now we are face to face, Grimaldus of the Black Templars. You have been bold enough to come here and honor me with your face. I am no fool. I know how rare it is for a chaplain to reveal his human features to one not of his brotherhood. Ask what you came to ask, and I will answer.
Princeps Zaha, Hellsreach calls for you. Will you walk?
Invigilata will walk.
그녀의 미소에 그리말두스도 미소로 대답합니다. 거대한 오크의 물결에 맞서 타이탄 또한 함께 걸을 것입니다.
Welcome to Hellsreach.
Hail, chaplain. I was born in a hive like this, you know.
It is fitting then that you'll be dying here, Zaha.
Do you say so, Sir Knight? Have you seen me today?
It is impossible not to see you, Princeps.
It's impossible to kill me as well. Remember that, Grimaldus.
Hellsreach was ready. And, as night fell, the sky caught fire.
헬스리치 근방 황무지에 한 스페이스 헐크가 추락하였습니다. 그 함선의 이름은
The ship registers as the Purest Intent, an Astartes vessel, strike cruiser class, belonging to the Shadow Wolves. They fell at the Battle of Varadon 11 years ago. Their last companies were annihilated by the Tyrannid breed Xenos. The Black Templars were with them at the end. What is the status of Battlefleet Armageddon?
Holding, but we have a greater comprehension of enemy numbers now. The 4 to 9 day estimate has been abandoned as of 30 minutes ago. This is the greatest greenskin fleet ever to face the Imperium. The fleet's casualties are approaching 1 million souls. 1 or 2 more days at best.
The crashed ship.
I suggest we hold, Reclusiarch. A handful of greenskin survivors cannot hope to survive an assault against the walls. They would be insane, even for orcs to try.
커미사르는 타이탄을 보내
Titan.
압도적인 승리를 취하자 요청하였고
I am not making a jest. Send the Titan to obliterate the wreckage. Inspire the men. Give them an overwhelming victory before the true battle is even joined.
그리말두스도 이에 동의하였으나
The Commissar is correct.
승리의 굶주린 스페이스 마린을 먼저 보내기로 결정합니다.
It is time my knights took to the field. This is bad comedy.
Fall back, damn it!
그리말두스의 분대원 중 가장 자만심이 강한 자가 홀로 앞서나가 스페이스 헐크 속에서 사투를 벌이고 있습니다. 그의 이름은
Primus sensed another lecture about vainglory in his future. We will draw first blood, Grimaldus had said to them all, as if it was something to care about, as if it would affect the final battle in any way at all. Join me, brothers. Join me as I shake off this disgust and the stasis gripping my bones. and slake my bloodthirst in holy slaughter. These warriors who called him vainglorious were blind to the truth. He was not rash, he merely trusted in his skills to carry him through any challenge. Was that a weakness? How could it be considered so, when Priamus's deeds and glories were already rising to eclipse those of his brothers? Priamus! Leave him be. Let him hunt. He needs to stand alone for now. He needs discipline. He needs our trust. I smell fresh blood. A survivor, still bleeding.
그러던 중 스페이스 헐크의 잔해에 깔려 고통에 몸부림치는 오크를 발견하는 그리말두스.
No. What did you say? I said no. They always seem so immune to pain. But no. Look into its eyes, brother. Do you see? No, brother. If there is a lesson in this, I am blind to it. Let me end it. Its existence offends me. No. Its lifespan is measured in moments. Let it die in this pain. Nero! Do you see something? Yes, something. So enlighten me.
아포테카리 네로바에게 예상치 못한 신호가 잡힙니다.
It's Priamus. Isn't it always?
프리아무스의 생명 신호가 잡히지 않는 것이었죠.
That cannot be. Here, among this rabble. I do not make mistakes. Reclusiarch.
Speak.
I've lost Priamus's life signs, sir.
즉시 그리말두스의 군대는 그를 수색하기 시작합니다.
Orders. What? We need to be silent. I will find Priamus.
한 오크가 제압당한 프라이머스를 두고 서성거리고 있습니다. 그때 그리말두스가 도착하죠.
Greetings.
그리말두스의 크로우지스가 즉시 오크의 머리통을 깨부숴버립니다.
Nero.
Reclusiarch.
I have found Priamus. Aft, deck 4, tertiary spine corridor.
On my way. Assessment?
Some kind of force discharging weapon. His armor is powered down, but he's still breathing.
3 minutes, Reclusiarch.
Those Horsens. They shot me. Some kind of nerve weapon. Get away from me. Speak. I would hear your thoughts. I am not blind to your tensions of late.
그리말두스의 절친이자 동료인 아타리온이 그에게 말을 건넵니다.
You have changed since inheriting Mordred's mantle. You are speaking foolishness. No, hear me. We have spoken, Cador, Nero, Bastilan, Priamus, and myself. We must all deal with these changes, and we must all face this duty. Your darkness is spreading to the entire crusade.
아타리온의 뼈있는 조언도 잠시
Colonel Saren.
사렌에게서 다급한 무전이 들려옵니다.
Throne of the God Emperor. It's truly beginning.
Elaborate.
Battle Fleet Armageddon is in full retreat. The Astartes fleet is withdrawing alongside them. It's beginning.
Has there been any communication from the Eternal Crusader?
Yes. Shall I have the message relayed to you?
At once, Colonel.
Hell's Reach. This is the Crusader. we are breaking from the planet. The orbital war is lost. Hell is coming, brother.
해상전은 패배하였습니다. 벌써 헬스리치 황무지 위로는 엄청난 수의 오크 고철 함선들이 모습을 드러내며 하늘을 불바다로 만들고 있었죠. 하늘을 가득 채운 오크들에 맞서 대공포가 날아다니고 적막에 흐르던 황무지에는 어느새 무수히 많은 오크들이 우글거리고 있습니다.
Do you see that?
Do you see that?
그리고 워해머 40K 역사상 가장 위대하고도 유명한 연설이 시작되죠.
Are you all as insulted as I am? This is what they send against us? This is what they send, this rabble. We hold one of the mightiest cities on the face of the planet. The fury of its guns sends all skyborne enemies to the ground in flames. We stand united in our thousands, our weapons without number, our purity without question, and our hearts beating courage through our blood. And this is how they attack us. Brothers and sisters, a legion of beggars and alien dregs wheezes its way across the plains. Forgive me when the moment comes that they whine and weep against our walls. Forgive me that I must order you to waste ammunition upon their worthless bodies. I have heard many souls speak my name in whispers since I came to Hellsreach. I ask you now, do you know me? Do you know me? Yes! I am Grimaldus of the Black Templars, a brother to the steel legions of this defiant world. Never again in life will your actions carry such consequence. Never again will you serve as you serve now. No duty will matter as much, and no glory will taste as true. We are the defenders of Hellsreach. On this day, we carve our legend in the flesh of every alien we slay. Will you stand with me? Yes! Sons and daughters of the Imperium, our blood is the blood of heroes and martyrs. The Xenos dare defile our city. They dare tread the sacred soil of our world. We will throw their bodies from these walls when the final day dawns. This is our city. This is our world. Say it, cry it out, so the bastards in orbit will hear our fury. Run, alien dogs. Come to me. Come to us all. Come and die in blood and fire. For the Templars. For the Steel Legion. For Hellsreach. Louder. They cannot hear you, brothers. Hurl yourselves at these walls, inhuman filth. Die in our blades. I am Grimaldus of the Black Templars and will cast your carcasses from these holy walls.
헬스리치에 그리말두스의 이름이 울려 퍼지며 그리말두스의 신화가 시작됩니다. 몰려오는 오크들을 보며 깊은 고뇌에 빠져드는 그리말두스.
I have always believed there is something beautiful in the very first moments of a battle. Here are the moments of highest emotion. The fear of mortal men. The frustrated bloodlust and screaming overconfidence of mankind's enemies. In the moments when a battle is joined, the purity of the human species is first revealed to the foe.
대공포가 준비되고 마침내 그리말두스는 전쟁의 시작을 알립니다. 무례와 같은 오크들의 발소리가 지축을 뒤흔들기 시작하고 가드맨들의 전투도 시작되었습니다. 헬스리치의 외벽은 감히 오크 잡졸들로는 꿈도 꿀 수 없을 정도로 견고하고 높았으나 보이즈들의 끝도 없는 사격과 조잡한 엔진을 등에 단 스톤 보이즈들이 후죽순 성벽을 올라오기 시작하죠. 오크들과 가드맨들이 흘린 피가 헬스리치의 성벽을 점칠할 때 그리말두스와 블랙 템플러들이 나서 적들을 도륙내기 시작합니다. 아침부터 시작된 오크들의 침공은 저녁이 되어서야 끝이 나게 되었습니다. 쓰러져서 숨이 멎어가는 가드맨 여성을 지그시 바라보는 프리아무스. 첫 번째 전투는 헬스리치의 승리로 돌아갔지만 그리말두스는 무언가 다른 희망을 찾기로 결정하였습니다.
That is a bleak picture. The real battle begins tomorrow. At least we will not be bored.
I believe they will wait. They will wait until they have overwhelming force with which to crush us, and they will strike like a hammer.
I requested we withdraw all guard forces from the wasteland installations across all of southern Armageddon Secundus. The Colonel agreed in principle. What's worth guarding out there?
Munitions. A great deal of munitions.
하이브 도시들이 함락되었을 때 다시 수복하기 위한 용도로 황무지 곳곳에 탄약들을 두었는데 그 비밀기지 중 전설적인 고대의 기계가 묻혀있다는 소문이 있었죠. 그리말두스는 이 소문에 희망을 걸어봅니다.
Hades' hive will not survive the first week. What is coming in system now far exceeds what has laid waste to the planet before. The other hives must be reinforced 1,000 times over. Hades will burn.
행성 위로 어두운 그림자가 다가옵니다.
Syria Tyro. Greetings.
How may I be of service, Reclusiarch?
We have defensive positions in the wastelands, manned by the Steel Legion.
Yes.
Yes. I was informed today exactly what is stored in the underground hangar of the D-16 West Outpost, 98 kilometers to the northwest of the city. None of our briefings mentioned it was a sealed Mechanicus facility. Do you know your history, Adjutant Tyro?
I have studied several of the decisive battles of the First War.
Then you will know what Mechanicus weapon was designed and first deployed here.
I don't think you can be right.
Perhaps not. But I intend to learn the truth for myself. One of our gunships will carry a small group to D-16 West in 1 hour.
But it's sealed.
It will not be sealed for long.
It's Mechanicus territory.
I do not care. If I am right in my suspicions, there is a weapon there. I want that weapon, Syria Tyro, and I will have it.
You can't leave the city before dawn. The
The
enemy...
enemy will not break the city walls in the first day, and Bayard, Emperor's champion of the Hell's-Reach Crusade, will command the Templars in my absence.
I can't allow you to do this. It will enrage the Mechanicus.
제국 내 메카니쿠스와 정치적인 관계를 생각할 시간이 없습니다.
Adjutant, I am asking if you wish to come with us.
당장 이 전쟁을 승리로 만들려면 그리말두스에게는 모든 무기, 어떠한 지원, 아주 작은 희망까지도 모두 활용해야 합니다. 엠퍼러스 챔피언 베아드에게 뒤를 맡기고 비밀기지로 향하는 그리말두스.
Try not to get us shot down.
Brother, does anyone ever laugh at your jokes?
Humans sometimes do.
타이탄 프린캡스의 정신에 무언가 심상치 않은 기운이 느껴집니다.
Hello, Valiant.
My princeps, the adepts of the soul, are reporting discontent within Storm Herald's heart. We are getting anomalous readings of ill temper from the reactor core.
We are angry, Maserati. We yearn to bring the thunder down upon our foes.
That is understandable, my princeps. You are operating at peak capacity. You are sanguine?
Are you querying if I am at risk of...
being consumed by Stormherald's heart.
Maintenance adept, attend to the princeps vocalizer unit. I trust you, my princeps. Forgive me for troubling you.
There is no... Your concern touches me, Valiant. We will see battle soon, Valiant. Grimaldus has promised it to us.
We are all ready, my princeps.
어느 때와 같이 한산할 것만 같던 D16 초소는
Sit now, eh? I'm busy, okay?
멀리서 블랙 템플러의 건십을 발견합니다.
What are you talking about, eh?
That.
안드레이와 도모스카 대위는 싱숭생숭한 마음으로 무전을 날려보죠.
Imperial gunship inbound.
That is the Black Templars, yes? They are from Helsreach. I know this. I listen to my briefings. I do not sleep like you.
This can't be good.
I do not agree, you know? This is Astartes business. It will be good. Good for us, bad for the enemy. What? It will be good. You'll see, eh? I'm always right. Should we, salute? Is that what you're supposed to do?
I don't know. Just stand at attention.
Captain, I'm Adjutant Quintus Tyro, seconded to Hive Hellsreach from the Lord General's command staff. With me are Reclusiarch Grimaldus and Master of the Forge Jurisian of the Black Templars chapter.
Greetings.
We've come to enter the installation.
Forgive me. Is this a joke?
Far from it. There is no power here. They left this place entirely devoid of energy.
No, there is power. The installation sleeps but does not lie dead. It is locked in hibernation. Power still beats through its veins. The resonance is low, the pulse is slow. I hear it nevertheless.
Can you open these doors? Can you get us down into the complex?
It will necessitate a great deal of rerouting power from auxiliary sources, and those will be difficult to reach from a remote connection point here. A parasitic feed is required.
Jurisian, answer the question.
Forgive me, Reclusia. Yes, I will need 1 hour.
Digging for secrets in the sand, yes? Well, that is not going to make the Mechanicus smile, I think.
마스터 오브 더 포지 주리시안과 그리말두스는 오랫동안 봉인되었던 무기고 속으로 발걸음을 뗍니다.
This is a magnetic field stabilizer housing.
What does it do?
It houses the stabilizers for a magnetic field generator.
칠흑 같은 어둠 속을 지나 보안문 앞에 당도한 그리말두스 일행은 한 글자당 조키, 스페이스마린의 크기로 적혀진 오래전의 고대 병기의 이름을 발견하게 됩니다. 오베론, 이곳에는 오베론이라는 타이탄에 필적하는 크기의 자주포가 잠들어 있었습니다.
Beautiful.
이는 1차 아마겟돈 전쟁에서 처음 활약한 이래 오랜 시간 동안 묻혀 있었죠.
Magnificent. This would survive orbital bombardment. It is void shielded, armored like no bunker I have ever seen, and sealed with 1 billion or more individual codes.
Can you do it?
그러나 수백만 개의 코드로 봉인되어 있는 이 문을 열기란 쉽지 않았습니다.
It would be like mapping every particle within a star.
Can you do it?
마스터 오브 더 포지 주리시안 또한 장장 9에서 11일 정도나 걸릴 정도이지만
And 11 days.
I don't believe it. It can't be here.
This is where the Mechanicus hid the Ordinatus Armageddon after the First War.
깨어만 난다면 분명 이 전장의 상황을 바꿀 수 있을 것입니다. 그렇게 주리시안을 두고 돌아가는 그리말두스.
Grimaldus, speak.
허나 또 한 번의 비극적 소식이 전달됩니다. 오크들이 하데사이브를 통째로 날려버렸다는 소식이죠.
It is crudely done.
심지어 오크들의 물결로 함락시켜버린 것이 아닌 말 그대로 소행성을 하데사이브에 떨어뜨려 형체도 알아볼 수 없게끔 무너뜨려버린 것이었죠.
We are on our way back now.
하데사이브에서 피신하는 야릭. 무너져가는 하데사이브를 보며 끓어오르는 분노를 분출합니다. 소행성이 통째로 하데사이브에 들이박자 지축이 뒤흔들리기 시작합니다. 이내 거대한 모래폭풍이 행성 전체를 감싸기 시작하죠.
Yarick was right. Hades is burning.
Brace yourself, brothers!
썬더호크도 휘청이고 굳세었던 타이탄조차도 흔들리기 시작합니다. 하지만 긍지 높은 제국의 전사들은 이에 굴하지 않고 반드시 오크들을 정화해낼 것입니다. 같은 시각 동부 해안가. 안드레이와 도모스카는 오크들의 보급 부대를 저지하고 있습니다.
Hey, this is better than sitting on our asses in the desert, yes? Yes, it is. That's what I think.
Be quiet. HQ, this is Damaska. Tank destroyed. Most likely part of the second group that passed you an hour ago.
Scout Team 3, proceed as instructed with all due caution.
Ready, Andre?
I have 3 dead packs left, okay? 3 more tanks must die. Then I get that caffeine the captain promised.
그러나 어디에선가 굉음과 함께 아마겟돈 행성의 하이브 성벽만한 크기의 괴물체를 발견하기 시작합니다. 한편 쓰러진 동료들을 위해 기도를 올리는 그리말두스.
Brother, the crown of Invigilata.
이내 아타리온이 정막을 깨기 시작합니다.
I am in prayer. I know Reclusiarch. Did she request my presence, Arterion? No, Reclusiarch. She, demanded it. Inform Invigilata I will attend Princeps Zaha within the hour, once my ritual observations are complete. I do not believe she is in the mood to be kept waiting, Grabaldus. Nevertheless, waiting is what she will do.
오베론의 볼트 앞에서 아직도 암호 해독을 진행하고 있는 주리시안.
You ask for the one thing I cannot give.
This might take me months, perhaps years. As the code evolves, it breeds sub-ciphers that, in turn, require dedicated cracking. It breeds like an ecology.
마치 생명처럼 번식해 나가는 암호를 뚫어서라도
Always changing, reacting to my intrusions by evolving into more complex systems.
I want that cannon, Jerisian. Bring it to me.
그리말두스에게는 절실히도 오베론이 필요합니다.
You will, Reclusiarch.
You requested my presence?
다시 만난 프린캡스는 이전과는 달리 다소 격양되어 있습니다.
I summoned you. You should be staying where you stand.
That would be an unwise solution. No one in this room is capable of wounding me.
I see you do not show your face this time, Knight. You see me revealed, yet you hide behind the death mask of your Emperor.
Our Emperor. Let us tread carefully, you and I will answer the questions you have regarding D16 West.
하지만 그리말두스도 그녀가 왜 이렇게 분노해 있는지 알고 있었죠.
It is the Ordinatus Armageddon. It is one of the greatest weapons ever wielded by man. This is a war, Zaha. I need weapons to win it.
Necessity is not enough. You may not harness Oberon on a whim, Grimaldus.
The Master of the Forge will determine that for himself.
You do not understand. The sacred war platforms must be blessed by the Lord of the Centurial Ordinatus. Their machine spirit would be enraged without this appeasement. Oberon will never function. Do you not see?
The only reason the Mechanicus is not committing one of its greatest weapons to the war to save this world is because it remains unblessed.
Yes. The soul of the machine will rebel. If it even awakens, it will be wrathful.
It grieves me to ignore your wishes, Princeps, but I will not have Jerisian cease his ministrations.
Grimaldus.
이미 프린캡스는 오베론을 깨우기 전에 그리말두스를 처형하는 명령을 받았고 이 자리에서 즉시 처형시킬 생각이었습니다.
This can only end one way.
My Princeps!
Yes, Varian.
그러나 이는 그리말두스도 알고 있었죠.
Four heat signatures inbound from directly above.
이미 도시의 포대를 타이탄에 겨누고 블랙템플러의 썬더호크까지 대동해왔던 것이었습니다.
Wouldn't shoot down 4 of my Thunderhawks.
Grimaldus. No.
My Princeps! Forget him!
We demand orders at once.
If you try to raise the shields and prevent my attempt to leave, I will order my gunships to open fire on this bridge. Your void shields will never rise in time.
You would kill yourself?
I would.
프린캡스는 어쩔 수 없이 그를 돌려보내기로 합니다.
I said when last we met that you had kind eyes.
I remember.
둘의 동맹은 끊기진 않았지만 서로의 신뢰가 무너지고 말았습니다. 하지만 그리말두스는 오베론의 문제를 해결하는 데 성공합니다. 얼마나 시간이 지났을까? 새를 불릴 대로 불린 오크들이 거대한 가간트와 함께 헬스리치 코앞까지 몰려오기 시작합니다.
Hades may burn, but it burns because the enemy fears us. It burns to hide the enemy's shame, so they need never look upon the place where they lost the last war. While the walls of Hell's Reach stand, while one defender draws breath, the city will never be.
몰려오는 오크들은 끝내 성벽을 무너뜨리고 본격적인 전투가 시작됩니다.
Sons of Dawn, Knights of the Emperor, charge!
Arterian suffers more than the rest of us. He sacrifices one hand to hold my banner aloft. The standard draws the enemy to him. They want our banner. They always do.
기어코 성벽을 넘어오는 가간트.
I have heard it said that the greenskins raise their titans as idols to their strange piggish gods. That would explain why they're so hideous.
그리말두스에게는 그녀가 있습니다. 한편 헬스리치 곳곳에서는 몰려오는 오크들과 스틸리전 연대의 시가전이 한창입니다.
Your request for reinforcement is acknowledged.
They're coming.
You said that half an hour ago.
I know, but they're coming.
Reinforcements are en route. You said that half an hour ago.
장교에게 지원이 온다 몇 번이나 무전이 왔지만 병사들이 말하듯 실질적인 지원은 끊긴 지 오래였죠.
The bastards are rolling armor up the road. Did I hear you shouting about reinforcements again? They're coming. Throne White, is everyone whining about that?
그러던 그때
Your request for reinforcement is acknowledged.
꿈에 그리던 지원군이 도착했습니다. 제트팩을 차고 배틀웨건 위로 날아오르는 모습은 스틸리전 연대 입장에서는 말 그대로 황제의 천사들 그 자체였죠. 뒤이어 몰려오는 가간테를 쓸어버리는 타이탄. 그러나 프린캡스의 정신을 누군가 잠식하려 들죠. 그는 스토메럴드라 불리우는 타이탄의 영혼이었습니다. 노파는 타이탄에게 정신을 빼앗기는 순간 그리말두스에게 소리칩니다.
Storm Herald has taken her.
She still lives.
She's gone from us, Reclusiac. The shame of it all, the rage of defeat. We all felt the Titan rush into her. Her soul is buried as surely as her body would be in a grave. This is how princeps die.
That is unacceptable.
It is the truth.
Then the truth is unacceptable.
점점 타이탄에게 잠식되어가는 자아. 그 고요함과 공허 속에서 그리말두스의 목소리가 들려옵니다.
It has always been told among the Black Templars that when the two brothers crusaded together, they were said to have made an oath in blood. Until the end, they would say.
Zaha, you swore to me that you would walk.
You're right, Grimaldus. I did swear I would walk.
Stand.
그리말두스와 맹세했듯 타이탄은 끝까지 함께 걸을 것입니다.
Void shields active, my princeps.
Make ready the heart.
Plasma reactor reports all systems at viable integrity, my princeps.
Then we move. I heard you as I was dying. I heard you calling me.
Yes, I called you back to this war.
Until the end, then.
Until the end, Zaha.
헬스리치의 길고 긴 전투가 벌써 한 달하고도 6일이 지났을 무렵
We are dying.
그리말두스의 군대는 절칠했던 형제들의 진시들을 회수하고 있습니다.
Kador. Ambush along enemy-controlled portions of Hell's Highway. Gene seed recovered. 36th day. 36 days of grueling siege. Almost half of Hellsreach gone. Lost to smoke and flame in bitter, galling defeat.
그러던 중 그리말두스는 네로바가 특히나 절친했던
Brother,
캐도를 앞에 두고 슬픔에 잠겨있는 모습을 봅니다. 하지만 슬퍼할 수도 애도에 잠겨있을 수도 없습니다.
It is done.
it is strange. I do not wish to leave him. That is not Kador. Kador is gone. You are leaving nothing behind.
You are heartless, brother. Even for one who wears the black, that is a cold thing to say.
I loved him, as one can love any warrior that fights by your side for 200 years, boy. I will miss Kador for the few days that remain to me, before this war kills me as well. But no, I do not grieve. There is nothing to grieve over when a life has been led in service to the throne.
I see.
We will speak of this again.
Now mount up, brothers.
헬스리치의 절반이 날아갔고 수많은 동료들이 수없이 쓰러졌습니다. 사랑하는 형제들을 뒤로 한 채 다시금 전장으로 향하는 그리말두스. 전장으로 돌아가는 썬더호크 속
His death. Does it trouble you?
마음이 뒤숭숭한 네로바에게 프리아무스가 말을 건넵니다.
He did not die well. I said I have no desire to speak of this, brother. Leave me be. Well, I only say this because if I were as close to him as you were, it would have grieved me also. He died badly. An ugly death. He killed several before he fell. He did.
나름 프리아무스는 네로바의 마음을 풀어주려 했으나 사교성이 떨어지기도 하고 특유의 자만심 강한 성격이 오히려 화를 돋굽니다.
Hellsreach will fall tonight, Bastelan says, giving voice to something we must all be thinking.
Not tonight. Do not lie to me, Grimaldus. Save your words for the others, brother. Make ready to jump. Nero, do you stand ready? What? I need you, Nero. Our brothers need you. Do not lecture me, Reclusiac. I stand ready. Kador is dead. Grief has its place, but if you are lost in sorrow, I said I stand ready. Why do you single me out like this? Priamus is likely to see us all dead because he cannot follow orders. Bastelan and Arterion are not half the fighters Kador was, yet you lecture me about being the weak one, the crack in the blade.
Bitterness is taking root within you, brother. When I tell you to focus and stand with your brothers, you respond with black words and treacherous thoughts. So I tell you again one last time, that we need you, and you need us.
Yes, Reclusiac. My brothers, forgive me. My humors are unbalanced, and my mind has been adrift.
A mind without purpose will walk in dark places.
It is fine, Nero.
I miss him just as you do.
I forgive you, Nereva.
그때 레이더의 불길한 신호가 잡힙니다.
Incoming missiles! Too close to evade! Jump now or die with me!
Disengage now!
Lucia!
There is no need to die here.
Release! We saw that, Reclusiac.
Dawn's blood, we all saw it.
헬스리치의 지휘사령부 속 점점 더 수세에 밀리는 제국군의 상황에 희망이 점점 사라지고 있습니다.
Emergency signal from the Serpentine in orbit. She requests immediate cessation of all anti-air weaponry in the docks district. Reinforcements.
한 척의 함선 2무기. 그렇습니다. 헬스리치에 새로운 희망이 내리고 있습니다. 동부 부둣가역 민간인들의 대피소. 그 앞에서 치열한 교전을 벌이고 있는 블랙 템플러.
In this road, we are but 6 against a legion. 5.
6명. 아니, 이제 5명만 남은 그리말두스의 군대는
Forgive me, brother. A moment's lack of focus.
수많은 오크 대군들에 맞서 처절하게 방어하고 있습니다.
Get up.
네로바 또한 노백의 도끼를 맞으며 치명상을 받기도 합니다.
Not coming out.
In the name of the Emperor, stand and fight, or we all die.
그러던 그때 안드레이가 이끄는 703년대 스틸리전의 지원이 도착합니다.
Hello, Reclusiac.
You have the thanks.
예, 감사를 표하는 그리말두스.
Trooper.
It was good timing, I think.
What is your name?
Trooper Andre, 703rd Steel Legion Stormtrooper Division, sir.
It is good to see you on the field. Courage such as yours belongs at the vanguard.
Thank you, Reclusiac.
I will remember your names and deeds this day. All of you. Hell's may burn, but this war is not lost.
I am very honored, Reclusiac, as are these handsome and fine gentlemen with me.
긴장이 조금이나마 풀렸는지 진급을 위해 전달사항도 부탁하며 너스를 떠는 안드레이.
It will be done, trooper.
그리말두스는 약속하겠다 말하면서도 청혼하려는 아가씨에게 전달되었으면 좋겠다라는 말에는 어찌할 바를 몰라 그냥 알겠다고 대답하기도 합니다.
Yes. Good.
What's that?
이윽고 하늘에서는 불의 천사들이 도착하기 시작합니다.
What it looks like. It is.
Yeah. What are they?
Drop pods. Astartes drop pods.
드랍포트는 천둥과 같은 기세로 지면을 울려대었고 화염을 통해 수많은 오크들을 도륙내기 시작합니다.
I am honored to fight at your side, Reclusiac Grimaldus.
이곳에 어찌 도착하게 되었는지 놀라움을 최대한 감추며 물어보는 그리말두스.
Why have you come? We were the last of the salamanders in orbit. The Lord of the Fireborn called us to him, and we obeyed. Master Tushan, may the Emperor continue to favor him. Fights far from here, brother.
셀러맨더는 아마겟돈 동부 햄록에서 격전 중이었으나 궤도에서 머무르고 있던 나머지 병력을 위급해 보이는 헬스리치에 지원한 것이었죠.
The salamanders were not blind to your plight, honored Reclusiac. My lord and master heard of the assured civilian devastation in the fall of the city's coastal districts. We are the 70 warriors chosen to make planetfall here, and stand with you until the docks are held. And then you will leave. And then we will leave. Our fight is along the banks of the Hemlock. Our glory is there. This city, it smells like home.
셀러맨더와 함께 방어한 지도 어느덧 일주일째가 되었습니다.
The most honorable Legio Invigilata has been petitioned by outside forces to leave the city.
She will stay. She swore to fight.
As I understand it, the Imperial advances along the length of the Hemlock River are grinding to a halt. The settlements there, protected by the Salamanders and regiments of the Cadian Shock, are now considered a higher priority than the city. This is from the old man himself. It came over the Vox an hour ago.
I do not care. Our mandate is to defend Hellsreach.
Our mandate, yes.
동부 쪽에서 프린케스 자의 지원 요청이 빗발치며 갈등이 극에 달했을 무렵이기도 했으나 그리말두스의 의지는 확고했습니다.
Oh, enough, please, Reclusiac. Storm Herald is embattled 7 kilometers down the Hell's Highway with an enemy scrap Titan battalion in the Rostoric Ironworks. She has given no further word of her decision. What of the weapon, Reclusiac?
오랜 시간에도 연락이 없는 오베론의 소식도 어느 정도 단념하게 되어버린 헬스리치와 그리말두스. 이제 정신적으로도 육체적으로도 극한의 상황까지 몰리게 된 것입니다.
It was the longest of long shots. Any way you slice it.
그리고 그 외에도 또 하나의 갈등이 있었으니
There is nothing to like in them. They wage war to defend, to preserve.
서로 다른 전략으로 인해 울분을 토해내는 프리아무스.
Humanity already has. I mean no offense to them as warriors, but drop podding into the city purely to defend civilians? Madness! Bastard, please, you know I am right. I know you are treading on unstable ground. Do not besmirch the honor of our brother chapter. The Salamanders shed as much blood as we did this week. That is not the point. That is where you and I disagree, brother. But you are young. You will learn. Do not patronize me, old man. I'm not that old. Do not laugh at me. Stop
이를
making me laugh.
바스틸란이 한 수 가르쳐줍니다.
What two chapters fight the same? What two chapters wage war according to the same principles? We are all born of different worlds and trained by different masters. Accept the differences and stand with them as allies.
어느새 셀러맨더가 떠나야 할 날이 왔습니다.
Sergeant Fereth,
사령관은 서전트 브레스에게 감사의 인사를 건네죠.
Offer their thanks to you and your brothers for the assistance. You'll quit the city today?
The Lord of the Fireborn calls.
Quite so, quite so. I offer my personal thanks. Without your arrival, many more would have lost their lives.
You are fighting with ferocity unmatched, Steel Legionnaire. It was an honor to fight at your side on the streets of your city.
The honor was ours, Vareth. Hunt well in the wastelands, and give my thanks to your lord. What do you want, Salamander?
뒤이어 브레스는 그리말두스에게 한 가지 청을 하게 됩니다.
I would be honored, I tell him. But this is a lie.
My brothers and I came to this city without the illuminating guidance of our chaplain. We would offer reverent thanks if you would lead us in prayer before we quit the city and rejoin our chapter by the shores of the Hemlock.
I know little of your chapter's cult and creed, Salamander.
We know this, Reclusiac. Still, we would offer.
그러나 그런 요청을 뒤로하고 그리말두스는 끝내 참아왔던 이야기를 털어놓기
There's
시작합니다.
one moment in the chaos that still preys upon my mind. It casts a shadow over us now, like an enemy's spear threatening to fall.
What aspect of the battle troubles you, Reclusiac?
A fine question. Where are the salamanders?
They're holding!
They're what?
Follow us! In the name of the throne! Hold back! Hold back to the eastern platform and be ready to engage the second wave.
Advance! If we strike now, there will be no second wave. We're at the warlord's throat.
He's getting away!
Fall back! Sir! No! Fall back! This is not worth dying over. We do not have the numbers to spill the warlord's blood now.
적들을 뒤로한 채 후퇴할 수밖에 없는 그리말두스는 기억하고 있습니다. 이들은 다른 아버지에게서 태어난 만큼 스승도 전술도 생각도 다르기에
On your personal honor.
No, brother. I consider it a waste of time, ammunition, and life. 2 of your own squad were killed in the successive waves that followed. If we had pursued in unity, we could have broken through to the enemy leader and taken his head.
It is tactically unsound, Reclusiac. Pursuit would have left the shelter undefended and vulnerable to regrouping waves attacking from other sectors. 3,000 lives were saved by our defiance last night.
There were no attacks from other sectors.
There may have been, had we pursued.
허나 누구 하나가 정답이라고 할 수 없습니다.
H. Salamander.
It grieves me to hear you speak this way, Reclusiac.
이윽고 그리말두스는
Get out of my city.
이렇게 셀러맨더를 떠나보내는 그리말두스. 함락 선고를 받았습니다. 챕터 마스터, 엠퍼러스 챔피언, 마스터 오브 더 포지가 모드레드의 죽음 이후 그리말두스의 리클루지아크 승격에 대해 토론하고 있습니다.
but he is not a leader of the chapter.
The Forge Master speaks the truth, High Marshal. Grimaldus is flawed by hesitation. A second's delay in all he does, and it is no secret why. He holds himself to his master's standards. Doubt clings to him, darkening his place in the chapter.
He is shaken by Mordred's death. He seeks his place in the Eternal Crusade.
마스터 오브 더 포지도 엠퍼러스 챔피언도 승격을 말리지만 챕터 마스터의 생각은 달랐습니다.
In the coming war, I will give him the chance to find that place.
사실상 헬스리치는 함락되었습니다.
The city is falling, brother. Saren and the other humans faced that fact today.
이제 이들은 어디서 명예롭게 죽을지 선택해야 하는 기로에 서 있죠.
Choose where we will die. Then let it be where we will be remembered. Let it be where our deaths will matter, and give birth to tales worthy of being recorded in humanity's history. I know of a place. It is far from here, but there is no holier place on this entire world.
이들이 최후를 맞이할 장소는
There we shall dig our graves, and there we will ensure the great enemy forever remembers the name of the Black Templars.
바로 헬스리치에서 가장 성스러운 곳 승천의 황제 성당이 될 것입니다. 은빛 수도원의 수녀 원장이 최후의 공성전을 준비 중입니다.
The siege is almost at our own gate.
블랙 템플러와 마찬가지로 이곳에는 시스터즈 오브 배틀도 있었죠.
In the city, the Reclusiarch, he sends word that his knights are en route to stand with us in defense.
The Reclusiarch is bringing the Black Templars here.
Yes, Prioress.
Did he happen to say why he felt the sudden wish to fight alongside the Order of the Ardent Shroud?
No, Prioress. I suspect it ties into Colonel Siren's decision to break up the remaining defenders into separate bastions. The Reclusiarch has chosen the temple.
I see. I doubt he asked permission.
No, Prioress, he didn't.
Typical Astartes. When do they arrive?
Before sunset, Mistress.
Very well.
이 노파는 블랙 템플러의 소식을 듣고 이내 자신의 전투복을 챙겨 전장에 나설 준비를 합니다.
How long has it been since you wore your armor, Prioress?
How old are you, girl?
15, Mistress.
Well then, let's just say you couldn't wipe your own backside the last time I went to war. But it'll be good to deliver a sermon with a bolter in hand again.
그리말두스는 엠퍼러스 챔피언 베아드를 마주합니다.
Hail, Bayard, I say to the Emperor's champion of the Hells-Reach Crusade. My liege, Priamus. Still breathing, I see. Nothing on this world will change that, my liege. Rise, brother. The day will never come that you must kneel before me. Arterian, Masterland, it is good to see you both. And you, Nero. Cador's fall tore at my heart, brother. He and I served in the Sword Brethren together. Did you know that? I knew it, my liege. Cador spoke of it often.
베아드는 그리말두스의 군대원들에게 인사를 나누며 함께 성당으로 향합니다.
Well, well, well. The Emperor is chosen. Come to stand with us at last.
Hail, Prioress.
I am Prioress Sindel, and in the name of Saint Sylvana, I bid you welcome to the temple of the Emperor Ascendant.
Reclusiarch Grimaldus of the Black Templars. I cannot help but notice that you do not sound welcoming.
Should I be? Half of the temple district has already fallen in the last week. Where were you then,
We were at the docks, you ungrateful little harpy.
Be at ease. We were, as my brother Primus explained, engaged in the east of the Hive. But we are here now, when the war is at its darkest, as the enemy approach the temple doors.
I have fought with Astartes before. I have fought alongside warriors who would have given their lives for the Imperium's ideals, and warriors that cared only for accruing glory, as if they could wear their honor like armor. Both breeds were Astartes.
We are not here to be lectured on the state of our souls.
수녀 원장은 조금 탐탁지 않아 하지만 어찌되었던 그들과 함께 방어하기로 하고 그리말두스를 따로 부릅니다.
There is much to speak of.
We can speak of the temple's defense in front of my brothers.
Indeed we can. And when the time comes to speak of such things, they will be present. For now, please dismiss them. Remove your helm, please.
Tell me why I should.
Because I would like to look upon the face of the man I'm speaking with, and because I wish to anoint you with the waters of elucidation.
A moment, please.
This water is thrice blessed. It brings clarity of purpose when anointed onto the doubting and the lost.
I am not lost.
I did not mean to imply that you were, Reclusiarch, but many who come here are. Kneel, if you would. I cannot reach all the way up there. You have beautiful eyes. There. You are blessed, and may tread the sacred floor of the inner sanctum without guilt. May you find the answers you seek in the house of the God Emperor.
스틸리전 연대와 함께 성당 앞 최후의 방어를 준비하는 그리말두스.
Very few left. There will be enough. Have faith in your brother's blades, Bayard. I have faith. I am sanguine with my fate, Chaplain. My rank is Reclusiarch. Use it. By your will, brother, of course. But we stand vigil over the city's death, with a handful of bleeding humans, Reclusiarch. I am sanguine, but I am also a realist. Have faith in the people of this city, champion. Such condescension is beneath you. These people are fighting for more than their homes and lives.
엠퍼러스 챔피언으로서 전투의 희망보다는 얼음장같이 현실적으로만 이야기하는 그에게 분노하는 그리말두스.
The survivors of this war across the globe will take heart from sacrifices made by the thousands destined to die here. Blood of dawn, Bayard. The Imperium was born in moments such as this. My voice was one of the few that spoke against your ascension to Mordred's rank. I would have said the same in your place. Tyro, Major Riken.
We got cut off from Saren and the others. Throne, there are still thousands of the bastards out there. And that's not the worst of it.
Explain.
타이로 부관과 라이켄 소령에게 어마어마한 크기의 오크의 타이탄이 존재한다는 소식을 듣지만 지금 당장에는 프린케스 자아를 믿는 수밖에 없습니다.
Move inside and see to your wounds. If the end is coming to these walls, you will need to stand ready. Oh, we'll all be ready. The bastards took my face, and that made it personal. Madness. Reclusiac. Humans, they are a mystery to me.
그러나
As soon as it has recharged my princeps, we must disengage. We need to rearm and cool the plasma core in standard sustained venting procedure.
No more lectures. I do not care.
I'm ready. Firing. Wait for the stabilizers to come back online. They only need another minute.
The arm isn't badly damaged. I'm taking a shot. I can make it.
You'll miss, Val. Give them 30 seconds. Just 30 more seconds.
Firing.
No. This can't be. You've killed us.
I had the shot.
You son of a bitch! Why hasn't it fired?
최후의 헬스톰포는 빗나가 버렸고 어마어마한 크기의 오크 타이탄은 그대로 프린케스에게 달려들었습니다. 이렇게 그녀는 그리말두스의 맹세를 지키며 최후를 맞이하게 됩니다.
They said you would be here. I beg the many forgivings of this holy place for my intrusion, but I bring news, yes? Do not be angry. The Vox is still playing many unamusing games, and I could not speak with anyone in any other way.
Speak, Legionnaire.
The beasts, they are coming in great force. Many are not far behind us, and I have heard Vox chatter that Invigilata is leaving the city.
Why would they leave us?
They would quit the city at once if Princeps Zaha was gone. Mechanicus politics.
She is gone, Reclusiac. An hour ago, we saw Storm Herald die.
뚫린 성벽으로 무수히 많은 오크들이 몰려오고 있습니다. 이들이 울리는 발소리는 최후의 방어선인 성당까지 울리고 있었죠. 안드레이는 마지막 전투에 임하기 전 피난민에게 한 가지 부탁을 남깁니다.
You are destined to either survive this or die at least sometime later than I.
What is this?
My mother's wedding ring, and a letter of explanation. Once this is over, if you are still drawing breath, please find Trooper Natalina Domoska of the 91st Steel Elite. You will recognize her, this I promise to you. She is the most beautiful woman in the world. Every man says so.
성당 앞을 점령한 채 회유하는 오버스는 이미 승리라도 한 듯 그리말두스 앞에서 한껏 과시하기 시작합니다. 오크들의 습성을 알고 있는 그리말두스는 곧장 달려가 우두머리부터 끝장내기 시작했죠. 가드맨들이 지원 사격이 한창일 때 뒤이어 모습을 드러내는 시소주 배틀까지. 이들은 모두 오늘 여기서 죽을 것입니다.
Not yet.
Now, you ass, come on!
Are they coming? Oh! The bloody Templars!
치열한 접전 속 블랙템플러의 엠퍼러스 챔피언이 끝내 사망했습니다. 이를 발견한 프라이무스는 급한 대로 네로바를 불러보지만
The Black Sword!
뒤이어 베야드마저. 바로 그때 프리아무스에게 그리말두스가 속삭입니다.
Priamus, Reclusiac, you are the last Emperor's champion of the 헬스리치 Crusade. Now, recover your blade.
이제 헬스리치의 엠퍼러스 챔피언은 프리아무스입니다. 그렇게 오크들과 접전 도중 적들의 공세가 사그라들기 시작합니다. 뒤이어 엄청난 굉음과 더불어 헬스리치 일대가 뒤흔들리기 시작하고 프리케스자를 죽음으로 이끌었던 오크의 타이탄이 모습을 드러내는데 그렇습니다. 주리시안이 성공했습니다. 오디나투스 아마겟돈, 즉 오베론이 전장에 모습을 드러냅니다. 헬스리치를 향해 달려오던 오크들의 타이탄 가간트 갓브레이커를 일격에 파괴하는 데 성공하죠.
Status of the weapon.
Oberon has no void shields, no secondary weapon systems, and suspenser lift capability is limited.
물론 주리시안과 그리말두스가 마음대로 깨운 덕에 머신갓이 분노하여 100% 그 능력을 발휘하지 못하더라도 그 위용은 어마어마했죠.
Heed these last words, Forge Master. Do not bring the weapon too close. The Temple District is naught but fire and ash, and we are surrounded on all sides. Flee the city. Pursue Invigilata's retreating forces, and link up with the Imperial assault along the Hemlock.
You wish me to run?
I wish you to live rather than die in vain, and save a weapon precious to the Imperium. We will be buried here, Jurisian. There is no dishonor that your fate is elsewhere. For Dawn and the Emperor.
By your will, Reclusiac.
그러나 쏟아지는 오크들의 공세에 후퇴의 후퇴를 거듭할 수밖에 없던 그리말두스는 마침내 자신의 최후의 장소로 여겼던 성당 내부까지 밀리기 시작합니다.
Kill them all! Let none survive! Never has an alien defied this holiest of places!
Take heart, brothers! Fight in the Emperor's name!
마침내 문이 뚫리며 최후의 전투가 시작되죠.
I have dug my grave in this place. I will either triumph or I will die. No pity, no remorse, no fear.
그들은 배트레건을 이끌고 성당을 통째로 무너뜨리기 시작합니다. 최후까지 저항하던 블랙 템플러들은
Altarian! Goodbye, brother!
I will die on this world. I will die on Armageddon.
끝내 무너지는 성당. 오크, 인간, 초인 모두가 그 아래에 파묻혀버렸죠.
They call it the season of fire. The ash wastes are choking with dust from roaring volcanoes. Fighting across most of the world is ceasing, not because of victory or defeat, but because there can be no arguing with Armageddon itself. In a handful of days, no man or Xenos beast will be able to breathe in the wastelands, so the war ceases for now. Imperial forces consolidate the territories to which they still lay claim, and drive the invaders out from those where the orcs have managed to grasp no more than a weak hold. 헬스리치 is one of these places.
무너진 파편 속에서도 끝내 생존하여 돌아온 그리말두스. 이제 그는 이 지옥의 행성에서 모든 동료들을 두고 홀로 떠나갈 준비를 합니다.
Hello, hero.
Greetings, Andre.
Perhaps you should salute me now, though, yes?
I am not beholden to a guard captain, but congratulations.
Yes, I know. But I must be offering many thanks for you keeping your word and telling my captain of my deeds.
An oath is an oath. Your friend, your love, did you find her?
Yes. I did find her. I am glad you made it. I heard you were very injured, yes?
Not enough to kill me. The reports I have heard indicated no one else survived the fall of the Basilica.
Yes, that would make for a wonderful story, no? The last Black Knight, the only survivor of the greatest battle in Helsreach. I apologize for surviving and breaking the flow of your legend, Reclusiac. I promise most faithfully that I and the 6 or 7 others will be very quiet and let you have all the thunder.
Were you not injured at all?
Yeah, I had a headache, but then it went away.
This makes me smile.
그렇게 안드레이와 마지막 인사를 나누는 그리말두스.
Arterium, Priamus, Bastelan, Cador, Nero. Forgive me for living, while you all lie cold and still. We are judged in life for the evil we destroy. It is a bleak truth that there is nothing but blood awaiting us in the spaces between the stars. But the Emperor sees all that transpires in his domain, and we are judged equally for the illumination we bring to the blackest nights. We are judged in life for those moments we spill light into the darkest reaches of his Imperium. Your world taught me this. Your world and the war that brought me here. Hero of Hell's Reach. The crowd cheers.
헬스리치의 영웅 그리말두스는 그렇게 헬스리치를 떠나게 됩니다.